It's Denise Taylor, the 50 Plus coach, and I've been talking about coming up for retirement, beginning to think about retirement. And somebody like me who's a long-term thinker, I'm thinking about retirement for sort of 10 years ahead. I've been thinking of it for a while. And other people, they can't think long-term. It just sort of creeps up on them. And, if that's the way you're going to be, you're not going to make long-term plans. But I think it is worth thinking about the sort of retirement that we want to have, the place we want to live, the sort of activities we want to do. And I'm thinking about, the longer term, the proper retirement, rather than this really nice period that we've got in our 60s probably, and up until a certain age, probably in our 70s, where we're enjoying work, we're still fit and healthy. But let's think a bit to the future about the place that we're going to move to. Or can we make our house age appropriate? I think that one of the terms are. Now, we're going to be selling our house. We're going to be moving to somewhere else. I want to go and live back in a town. I'm fed up of living in the country. I need a bit more life around me. And I can't believe how much clutter we have. All the CDs, all the DVDs, all the books, all the stuff out in the garage, all of this stuff has to go. And it's absolutely fine doing it at 60, no problem whatsoever. It's quite fun as you look at everything and thinking, why did I keep all these things? Why did I buy all these DVDs that I never even played? They're still in the cellophane wrapping. Anyway, that's tells you a bit about me. I used to do trips to London, and each time I go, I'd come back with 2 DVDs. This is going back 10 years ago or so. But I think it's quite easy to make these changes and to do the move when you're younger. I'm still young. But what about when you get older? What about if I was doing this in 10 years' time and maybe I was getting a bit of health problems and maybe, you're never quite sure where things are going to be. Would I want to do it? Probably not. And I think if anybody told me to start decluttering 2 years ago, I doubt I'd have ever done something. It's all come upon me now. But I was just chatting to one of my neighbours this morning, and she was saying she's clearing out, and she's much younger than me, she's clearing out all her photograph albums, clearing out spare toys and things. And I think, if it's something that you can do bit by bit, it's not going to be this massive big task to do. But that's assuming that you're going to move to somewhere smaller, and you may not be. You may actually want to stay in your house, it's your family home, and you want to stay there till the end of days, and that's fine. But again, you might want to start thinking about how can we make it more helpful for us, and maybe now is a good time to turn the bathroom into a wet room, or else you might end up in one of those sort of bathrooms that you see in the back of certain magazines, which is absolutely fine. But I think a wet room is probably just as helpful and going to be a lot easier. So, a bit about long-term thinking today, and it might not be for you, but given I'm going through all this decluttering, I thought it was useful for me to start talking about it. So, Denise Taylor, the 50 Plus coach, and until next time, bye-bye.